So Mark and I took the old Roadskin Road Shark to TITG, which is Thunder in the Glen up in Aviemore. Absolutely fantastic rally, probably one of the nicest rallies we've done for a long time. Great bands, fantastic bands, and had about 10,000 Harley riders booming through the Glen. It was absolutely superb. On the way back down, we decided to pop into Davidson Legacy, which is actually the home of Harley-Davidson, which we didn't know, and it's absolutely fascinating. This is Mike sitting next to me now. He's the guy that actually found the cottage in complete state of disrepair, took it on his own shoulders to sort it out and get going, and it's just a fantastic story. I'll pass over to Mike. He'll tell us a little bit more about it.
Yeah, thanks. We found the cottage in 2008. As you say, it was falling down. Managed to buy it. It was going to get knocked down. We had basically a month to get it, and the only way we could get it was to buy it, kind of thing.
So, did you buy that for your own money?
Yeah. Myself, Maggie, and Keith. We just had to do it. We didn't have time to set up a trust or make it a charitable status or anything. We had to get it,
buy it or it's gone.
Or it was gone.
Yeah.
So we had an interesting one last year. Harley-Davidson came over and released the Sports Arrest from here. First time they've ever done it outside America, so that was really good. It was kind of good support from them, So yeah, going forward, there's
Sorry, when they launched the Sports Dress here, they had the boss man over, did they?
Yeah, Jochen Zeitz was over and Bill Davidson was over. They were riding the Sportsters round and came here. Bill was actually very emotional about it, just being in his ancestral home.
This would have been his great grandfather?
It would have been his great grandfather, William C., who he's named after, kind of thing. And Willie G., his dad, as well. The Williams go down the line. So yeah, I mean, it was an emotional experience for him. We've had a lot of family members here: Gene Davidson, John Davidson, Bruce Davidson, Jeff Davidson from California, and they all find it really emotional being here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So yeah, we get people from all over. There's our visitor book. It's a really good read, actually, just going through to see where people came from. We've had folk from Tasmania to Mexico, kind of thing. They all find their way here eventually, so that's really good. Get Harleys and non-Harleys as well. We get quite a lot of other people that are just interested in the social history of the place, So, but yeah, it's kind of hard. We want to retire, so we get our Sundays back and stuff like that. So there's a group forming at the moment who want to take it forward. We've always believed it belongs to the riders, it belongs to people that are interested in keeping it going, so that it keeps going into the future. There will be repairs needing done in years to come.
I was going to ask that, but on the funding point of view, so the actual rebuilding of the cottage, you pay for all that yourself?
Yeah. We got some help from a European grant to do this building here, which services that building. It's got kind of all the services in it, so we've managed to get quite a small grant towards doing this building.
Have Harley, can I ask this question? Have Harley-Davidson actually helped you at all, or is that a bit of a sticky one?
We've been over there a couple of times. The museum at the time would only go back to 1903 when the company formed. They didn't tell the Scottish story. That film that was out, Harley and the Davidsons, did portray the fact that William C. was from Scotland, but beyond that, we've never kind of put our hands out and asked for any financial help or any help beyond that. And to be honest, last year when they did the Sportster release, that was the first time we had major recognition of the heritage of Harley-Davidson.
The first time they've ever launched a new Harley outside of the USA.
Yeah.
It's incredible. It's good fun, isn't it?
Next year they're calling it the Homecoming, 120 years since the company formed. So hopefully there'll be a bit of kind of collaboration between them and the home of Harley-Davidson, which is the cottage.
Yeah. And so for the future, what are you looking for?
I don't have any kids, so
just want to retire.
I mean, this is my legacy kind of thing. I don't have any kids, but I'd love to see this
carry on.
keeping
In the
forward,
hands,
you know.
effectively, of Harley riders, really.
Yeah, Harley riders, whatever kind of thing. If folk are interested in maintaining it, it's a Scottish thing. Folks should be proud of that fact.
Absolutely.
But just to keep it going, I mean, it's free for anyone to come along, visit, get a tour, find out about the history. There's a lot of interesting details about the history and how they lived here.
But the actual ongoing costs of keeping this place running, again, you're funding it all yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, the group that are forming at the moment, they're enthusiastic about keeping it as it is and having it free for visitors and stuff like that.
And not being too commercial, I guess.
Yeah, we've never liked that. Harley-Davidson, they are a company, they have to, you know,
I understand they really need to make money, don't they?
yeah, they have to make money, so it's a different thing here. It's more about folk, welcoming folk, and it's great to see them coming from, you know, you get so many different languages and stuff like that. It's really good. We had a lot of Dutch folk this year for some reason, but keeping it open so that I can come and visit and, you know, see that it's still running the way that it used to, kind of thing, you know.
And so they have to be here forever.
Hopefully, yeah. I mean, the building should last. It's 1722 it was built, and we finished it 10 years ago, the restoration. So it should last.
When you talk about legacy, though, you must be very proud of what you've done.
Yeah, I like the fact that we did it. Sometimes it's been
and it'll be here
slog,
for another
but yeah, hopefully
200 or 300 years.
That's what I'm hoping. Yeah.
That's brilliant. Well done. Excellent.
Yeah.
So this is Nari. Nari is the Nairi. Sorry, apologies. This is Nairi. Nari is the chair of the Davidson Legacy Group. So effectively, she's the one that's pushing things forward, trying to make things happen, making sure that Mike's in control, doesn't do anything wrong, and keeps Harley-Davidson happy and everything else. Can you tell us a bit about it, what you're doing, what your role is?
So the group formed back in October 2021, and through that we've had lots of people who are interested in the heritage, they're interested in the fact that it's Harley-Davidson, so there's a whole mixed bag of folk that are actually interested just in the cottage.
Yeah.
So it was a case of, so we got them all together and we were looking at the focus. And originally it was that whole, you know, bikers for bikers and things like that. But as we got into it, there was that social history side of things.
Yeah.
So we learned that, you know, with it not having a kitchen, it doesn't have a bathroom. That's why this building's here, you know, to provide that facilities.
And this is a new build, obviously.
This is the new build, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the toilets, the kitchen, and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so it was a case of, so we've got a mixed bag of folks who was like, yeah, we want to go for charity status. You know, how do we do that? And we realised that through the learning the history and things through Mike, that Margaret would have been like self-sustaining when she lived here. So there would have been like a little garden with all the fruit and veg that she needed and all these kind of things. So going forward, we'd like to see things like a little garden going on there, so it shows exactly what it was like in 1857. When
so try and replicate it as it was.
Try and replicate it as best we can.
Yeah.
I don't know what, you know, I've got a lot of research still to do on that, but that's what, you know.
Well, vegetables they grew back in the 1800s.
Exactly. So, but that will involve, you know, community groups. The other thing is we want to keep it free and open, accessible. So what we're looking to do is raise funds not only to purchase the cottage, and we want to run it with a project worker, because at the moment, like Mike says, he wants to make his Sundays free, but we want to make it more open and accessible so that it's actually open full-time. People can make it.
Because at the moment, if someone wants to come here, it's best for them to book up, basically contact you through your Facebook page.
Through the Davidson Legacy Preservation Group or through the Davidson Legacy website.
Right, and just say, in the area, can we pop in and say hello?
Yeah, but it's not always easy because obviously all of us are volunteers to do the Davidson Legacy Preservation Group. So trying to get us on board because we all work and things like that.
So if we can get a project manager on board,
we get a project
be here all the
manager.
time, that'd be part of their job to see things be here, to meet people and stuff.
Yeah. And if we can get the charity status in place, that would also qualify us for a lot more funding opportunities as well.
Right, cool. Because again, at the moment you're all self-funded, aren't you?
That's exactly it. So we've been getting donations and things like that to help us keep afloat. But the other side that was crucial was the fact that Roadskin came on board and sponsored our flyers. So we've been able to do our promotions a lot better than out, you know, Bonfest, we were handing out flyers, you know, and things, and we just, as a group, couldn't afford to have done that if we hadn't helped.
It's great, to be honest, we really enjoy it. It's great for us to be part of it, even though it's a little tiny part. You know, we do stick them in everything we send out, so and all the shows we go to, we're promoting it Mark and I were talking to him yesterday. Everybody, bring down there, pop down there. But so if somebody turns up here at the moment, obviously it's free to turn up. They don't have to pay anything at all. Do you subtly ask for a bit of a donation or stick a bucket underneath their nose?
We give everybody a cuppa, so you get a cup of tea or coffee when you come, and then we've got a wee tub that you put a wee bit of donation
and it's just up to them if they want to or not.
That's exactly it. We are planning on doing a campaign once the charity status is in place. We're going to be doing a crowdfunder. So at the moment, the group has been, focusing on, our first year was to raise awareness.
Yeah.
So, and that's what we've been doing. We've got a poker run planned for the 18th of September, and that's also to increase the tourism and actually show Angus that bikers bring a lot, of money into the area by filling up coffees, staying places, all these kind of things.
We'll look at the Thunder in the Glen. I mean, how many rides are there? 10,000?
Yeah.
I mean, Avonmore, I presume at that time of year is really quite quiet.
Yeah, exactly.
And it was absolutely heaving the last 3 days, isn't it? So if you can bring that sort of thing here, just to drag people down, it just brings more money into the local community, doesn't it?
That's exactly it. So, and that's our aims. So going forward, it's a case of our application is in to Oscar, who we have to apply to. Right. So it's a sit and waiting game now.
How long does it take roughly, What do you expect?
About 15 weeks, they say. So I'm hoping less. So
and then when you've got a charity status, it means it frees you up to be able to go basically and do fundraising events to bring the money in.
Because there's a lot of
regulations. The money you're limited,
Yeah, as a not-for-profit group, we're very limited, but as a charity, it will open things up for us.
Brilliant.